Stepping through mud puddles and taking in the raw beauty found in Nanaimo's Linley Valley West is going to look very different in the future.
So you've sort of conceded to the fact that this will
we
be
have
developed.
a feeling it might. The thing is, this is a long trail. This leads to Linley Valley East, Cottle Lake.
Joanne Jonas-McRae is working with a core group of about 5 locals to stop as much development of these approximately 350 acres as she can.
You know, there's always hope. A lot of areas were saved in Nanaimo because of small groups of residents who really believed it was the right thing to do. And, you know, Neck Point Park, Linley Valley East, Mount Benson. So we're just forging ahead, and we're very hopeful.
And that hope got a short-lived injection from City Council in late February.
On alternative funding mechanisms for the potential purchase of Linley Valley, and that the
when all except one voted to pursue possible funding sources to purchase Linley Valley West at a cost of between $6 and $12 million. At the next meeting on March 12th, all the councillors flipped, essentially ending the city's involvement in preserving Linley Valley West. Councillor Diane BRENNAN says she thinks council got caught up in the moment when the motion was carried to pursue potential purchasing options.
We have an official community plan, extensive consultation with the community on that. We have a master plan for parks, again, consultation with the community on that. The Linley Valley West didn't show up during those consultations. It wasn't on the plan, it wasn't on the radar. And it seemed to me to be kind of lacking in transparency and sort of good public policy to quickly hear a delegation and then change plans that have been made for over the last 5 years after consultation with the community.
Jonas-McRae and her colleagues don't seem that bothered by council's flip. Their members are looking at fundraising options, and they're embarking on a petition campaign to collect as many signatures as possible in support of saving the area. They're also looking at producing a report identifying all the species that call this area home. It's said that more than 40 endangered species live here. Moira Timmons is part of the group trying to save Linley Valley West. She's a high school science teacher.
And this is the only kind of climate they will grow in, is where it's constantly down.
Brennan says if there's enough community support, the efforts would be hard for council to ignore. She adds, though, that the city is more involved now on how development happens in the valley.
We have instructed our staff to save all the marshland, to have the developer construct trailways that are to our specifications. It's a steep slope area, and so when you're looking at steep slopes, you have to cluster the housing and leave as much public green space as possible. Our staff is, as we speak, working with the developer to make sure that happens.
But Jonas-McRae is leery about that. She says the beauty in this area is the rawness of it. And while she knows that some development is inevitable, any development will have a negative impact on the environment.
The real shock was when this area was referred to as a nice little piece of property. I was really shocked, because this is not like a nice little piece of property. This is a wetland area. This is a major environment for so many species. I just didn't understand how you could call it a property in that term.
Team Save Linley Valley West has a Facebook page and will be canvassing local neighborhoods for signatures in the coming weeks. There's a general meeting held on Wednesday, April 4th, 7 p.m. at the Departure Bay Kin Hut. In Nanaimo for Shaw TV, I'm Kate Burgan.